Welcome boys and girls. Welcome to another in the occasional series of Mike's Puppy Toots. Now then, what do you all reckon of the new intro? I'm trying to get professional here guys, but it's an uphill slog. I'm not as good as Sneaky Linux or the 8-Bit Guy or any of those bloggers. I've got a long way to go to catch up with them. Anyway, some people have been asking how BackSeatDriver works. Now, what is BackSeatDriver? I hear some of you say. Well, BackSeatDriver is a very lightweight alternative to TeamViewer. TeamViewer, as you all know, is used for remote desktop control and chat, message and file transfer while you're in the middle of doing so. The package usually runs out somewhere around about the 35 to 40 meg mark, which is quite a size. These BackSeatDriver packages are around the 3 megabyte mark in total. It's been written by our very own Smokey, with assistance from James Bond, who's responsible for the PSIP softphone component. And assisting them were Cat Dude, Step and Mocky Mopple. Now it's probably fair to say that these guys know more about BackSeatDriver than the rest of us. Folks seem to be under the impression that because I put these packages together that I must know what's happening, how they work, what's going on with them. I don't. I'm as much in the dark as you do. But as you'll probably know by now, I'm well known for consolidating other people's work. In other words, especially packages which have been, or apps which have been produced in the form of lots of small packages. Me, I prefer one single package. You click it to install, you click it to run. Simple as that. Which to my mind is the easiest way for most stuff. Certainly makes it easier for newbies and beginners. Anyway, let's take a look at BackSeatDriver. Despite the fact I've got launchers all over the place, I'll bring this up the way most of you will see it, which is through the network menu. And there we go, and BackSeatDriver at the top. UI up. Very small, very neat, very simple. Grant tells me that most of the information needed to get you going is available on the information button. You just click that, click help, up it comes. I know there looks a lot of it, but it's really simple. Just take the time, read it through first before you even try using this. It will help. It really will, trust me. Every single button has a tooltip. Right? Person who needs help starts a server. That's the server button. That's the student, if you like. Client. The computer guru starts a client. That's the one giving the help. Stop, quit, obviously self-explanatory. BackSeatDriver, as well as controlling the other person's desktop, is also capable of running PSIP alongside, so you can chat to them while you're doing it. Once again, tooltips. Run PSIP through the tunnel VPN, and the same thing. If you're using the server, let's start that up to show you what happens. You get a terminal coming up. That's the VPN doing its thing. The big red message. When that goes off, the teacher at the other end can start theirs up, and they should then have full control of your desktop. If you want to chat to them while you're at it, you can initiate the call from your end. Click the Run PSIP as Student button. Up comes a second terminal, once again running through the VPN. It's useful to know that for this application you don't need a SIP account. Everything works with the VPN. It's encrypted with its own name and password, so an account isn't needed. This also gives you greater privacy, of course. Now, if the student wants to call the teacher, you just use a twisty to the left of the tunnel to expand. Currently teacher is showing red because there's actually nobody at the other end. I'm just doing this as a demo here, but normally if both of you are online, both of these will be green. You would simply highlight teacher, click the call button, and at the teacher's end a small window will come up which will allow him to either accept the call or reject it. Okay, let's just get that off. Quit. If you're doing the teacher's job, this works without the server being active, because it's the student, the person at the other end wanting the help, who's activated the server. You can talk to them from your end, run PC with teacher. Same procedure. VPN tunnel comes up, click the twisty, highlight student, call. It's as simple as that. The names and passwords are all preset. You shouldn't need to touch them. You can change everything if you want to. I'll show you that in a minute for greater privacy, but there's no real need. Anyway, let's get rid of that one. Alright, configuration. Click on the config button. The one you might want to change is the name and password for the virtual private network. Now I've got my own in here. Normally this is just filled in with community name. This one just filled in with encrypted password. These are the default settings. These are the two that will give you greater privacy through the VPN, in my opinion. For PSIP, just leave the defaults as they are, and with the file transfer using NCAT, again, just leave the defaults as they are. No need to touch those. If you do change anything here, shut the config down, and then you'll need to quit, restart, and the new details will be saved. Okay, well that's about as much of that. Oh yes, I forgot. If you want to do file transfers, click on file transfers, send receive file. This brings up the extra stuff at the bottom. Now I'm not too clear about this, but as I understand it, the person at the receiving end needs to click the receive button to open a window at their end first. When you're ready to send from your end, you can either type your file directly in here, or clicking the send button. Hang on, let's get this right. Let's look at the tooltip. Yes, or you can just drag and drop straight into the box. Once you've done that, just click on the send button. So it's there, and that will appear at the other person's end, and then they can do what they want with it. I'm no expert with this, like I said. I'm very much a beginner, just like the rest of you. What more of us need to do is to try this out, especially try and get connections going between people. Like some of you, I've tried it on the local home network. It works fine. I haven't yet had a chance to try it across the net itself. This is what we need to do to ensure it does work, and the more of us can do this, the more of us can help each other out. Right, that's about all I can tell you about it. Useful little piece of kit. Grant's done a marvellous job here, as have the others. You want to give it a try. See how you get on. Basically, just enjoy yourselves. Right, that's all for now, boys and girls. I'll catch you all again next time. Ciao for now.